You know, it was quite a game. I thought we opened the game very well. Felt real good about us. We had moments. It wasn't our best performance. I thought we defended very well. And when we went into this game, you know, that's where we start from our defense. And we said if we have a shutout, you know, we're going to win this game. It proved to be true, but not as easy as we thought. But they have a very good attacking team, and we defended extremely well. If you look at the game statistically, we had the chances. I think we outshot them 16-5. Our keeper only made one save. We had 6 shots on goal to 1 shot on goal. So statistically, it favored us. But you always knew that in transition, they had some guys that could break the game open. That being said, we should have taken some chances. I'm not going to say it's unfortunate. It worked out well, but that wasn't how you would have liked it to play out. You'd have liked to get that goal and open them up a little bit, and then I think we would have gotten the second one. But you know, credit to them. They were a little better than I thought. Comfortable on the ball, played out of pressure. Had a couple exceptional players. You know, he's done a good job there. He's gotten some very good transfers in, and a couple of good freshmen. He was patient with his recruiting, but you know, they're back on track. Portland has a storied history, and I think Nick's going to get them back to where they were in the past. But to focus on our team, you know, I couldn't be prouder of these guys. You know, and I've said it all year. I've said it really strongly coming off that conference tournament that this is a prideful team, a quality team, a quiet leadership, a great senior base, and you know, I think our legs were maybe a little heavy. You know, that was quite a week last week. You know, 3 games and what is that in 5 days? So my hope is, and we expended a lot of energy today, you know, we got to get our legs back for Sunday, and that's going to be our challenge. So the guys are going to have to be good off the bench, and they're not going to be able to see the same kind of minutes. But this is a group that I would never bet against. And you know, to say Ford Parker, you know, I think it was like Ford Parker # for president. He's about right, though, when he said he kept working. I mean, a backup goalie is a heck of a position because you can be sitting on the bench for 89 minutes and a guy gets kicked and you got to come on at the most challenging times. And Ford's prepared himself mentally. You know, after games, he was always doing extra fitness, going out there by himself. This isn't just some random lucky thing. This is a kid that is in his 2nd year here, and he's been one of our hardest workers. He's prepared for these moments, and that is, I think, the beauty of it, to see his hard work pay off, and for everybody. And it's pretty special. Local kid, and he's just developed here, but he's a worker, and that's a lesson for anybody and anything you do. Hard work does pay off, and he's got a good balance to his life. He's a great student and just a charismatic kid, so I couldn't be prouder to see him, you know, perform that way. And for us, you know, it's constant lessons. You know, you said, hey, we got two shots to bury this thing, and we didn't hit them. You know, so stressful is really not even, you know, doesn't even describe it. Just sitting there on the sidelines and knowing that your season could be over is a tough one. And it's not for me as a coach. It's for those guys. You know, it's just a fantastic group. I can't say enough about them. And you know, to advance in the NCAA tournament, to win conference championships, there is whether it be luck or preparation. Inevitably, it's going to come down to some of these games. You know, in PKs, and we weren't so great in the conference tournament on them, and we were a lot better today. Still missed a couple. Hopefully, it doesn't come down to this again. But hey, if it does, you know, I think we're probably pretty confident. So you know, got to kind of regroup here, get a quality recovery. As of now, I think we're going to try to fly out tomorrow to go to Seattle for I think it's a 5 o'clock kickoff on Sunday. and that's always a tough game for us. Their head coach was an assistant coach here for 4 years. Their first assistant was a 2-time All-American here, who's a local guy, Jeff Rowland. So it'll be an emotional game, but it's a good game for us. I like how we're playing. If we can get our legs back under us, I think we're gonna find the net a little bit more. It was a good one today against a very good offensive team to get that shutout and get the result in front of our fans. Everybody got their money's worth if they're worried about the ticket prices. But couldn't be prouder. Couldn't be prouder of this group. I think this is indicative of who we are as a program, and for the people in New Mexico. It was great to see everybody out there, all these people that from different instances in your life. Guys, that you hang out with, your kids' friends, kids' teachers, soccer people. It's just great to win these games for our community. I tell you what, I couldn't be prouder, and I always say that. I love being a New Mexican, and I know our guys feel the same way. So on to the next one, and appreciate everybody's support, and hats off to Portland. They're going to keep getting better and better. They put up quite a fight today.
I can't imagine there's questions.
What was kind of behind the decision to first put Ford in for the PKs?
That was fully on Mike Grazik. Mike works with them every day, and I think there's something to say, hey, it's a fresh guy who can really focus on it. So he's been preparing for that. They talked about it if it came to it. Ford was going to be the guy, and he's just good at it. He's got a knack for it. He looks real big in the goal. He carries himself. He gets wide. He's real springy. It's proved to be a great call. But in terms of the team, it's not just Mike. Paul Souders. He's been just unreal in terms of the training sessions, the preparation. Lucas Champois, our volunteer assistant coach, Simon Rothman, is involved in video analysis, and Patrick Pablett, our director of ops. And through all this, you say, what have we played now? Was it 21 games? And to say, knock on I think there's some wood in here, that we're still healthy. And our trainer, Keith Cross, is just lights out. The time he puts in with these guys is incredible. So I know I spoke a lot, but it's just, man, it's emotional. It's just so proud of these guys and happy for them and excited for the next one. You can't imagine this thing ending when you're on a roll, but the focus now is on the next one.
What do we know about Washington other than the coaching staff? What do we know about
we played them in exhibition. We played them here. They're a very good team. They got some guys like this. Be a little bit tougher, but I'll be interested to see where they are. I think they've lost their last 2 games, but they'll be real fresh. It's going to be an interesting game. I think our guys will be pretty confident, in a humble way, a humble confidence. But it's going to be a great game. It's just I think the thing that's going to determine this game is what's been the wear and tear of the travel and all the games. If it was just a one-off and we had a week of rest under us, it'd be different. But this is a big one. So you play a Thursday, Sunday, and then you get a week off to the next one. So if we can find a way through this, I really like where we're at.
What difference do you see in your team? Just the run you guys have made. I mean, even getting this win. I mean, it's just a ridiculous end of the season. It's just been. I mean, what do you see in these guys? The difference.
They were good from day one. I mean, we went out and played 2 top 10 teams opening weekend, and the Indiana game was an even one, and we probably got the better of Notre Dame. We just didn't find the net. And somehow it's just, we persevered, and we dealt with some difficult games. But the guys just keep working and attention to details, and good things happen when you're good people and you play for each other. The thing on the board today was, hey, energy and synergy. And we said synergy because of however many people we had out there, a lot of people, a lot of cold people, man. They bring us energy.